got this Asian woman that is thanking Black Americans because Black Americans have always, we stood up for other groups but they don't realize, what we've been doing until we have backed off and went sit down somewhere and let other groups just kind of do their own thing. But I want you to hear exactly what this woman says, and let's follow up with it.
I can honestly say that I truly, truly appreciate the Black community and being in support of understanding what the Asian community is going through. Mainly because we don't deserve your kindness. Like, we don't deserve the amount of gratitude, the moral support, the kindness that you have provided us on all levels of platform when it comes to being so relatable. Simply because of all of the races that you guys have endured from our community in its own. Don't deserve it, because even coming from a family of immigrants, like, for our family to come here to the States and to either piggyback, hop on, ignoring all of those things and not acknowledging a problem of us being racist to Black Americans, but immigrating from a whole nother country and then just developing a whole racist mindset because of what white Americans have planted is freaking insane. So we don't deserve your guys' kindness. We don't deserve this. So when I say that I'm truly, truly appreciative and I really, really do admire the amount of support that we have been getting, I truly mean it. For a while now, I understood that even for myself, that I have appropriated Black culture, and however that may look, right? As simply as being given permission from some of my Black friends to use the N-word, to talking, dressing, and just really trying to find a way to be actually accepted by the Black community because my own community wouldn't accept me, So when I found a group of people that's willing to accept me for who I am, I wanted to be so relatable that I pretty much just pushed myself into appropriating some of the things of your own culture, when in reality, the Black community honestly just accepted me for who I was, regardless of whatever it may be. And now that I've been healing from the type of environment that I've grown from, I apologize for ever overstepping any type of boundaries, to ever make it seem like it was ever okay to appropriate anything of the Black community. And that's why I feel like it's so important that we really need to acknowledge that we do not deserve this amount of kindness that the Black community has given us to support that, hey, you know what? We know what you're going through. We are here for you. We understand. Because we have done some and at this point, it doesn't even matter if it's the East Asians, the Southeast Asians. We all took a part of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying. See, the delineation movement with Black people just stepping back and saying, yeah, we're going to let everybody just handle themselves right now. You notice that we've been seeing so many confessions by other groups about how good we treated them. So many confessions about their racism, how some of them in their communities, how they feel about Black folks, which we haven't done nothing to any Asian group of people. We haven't went there, stole anything from them in mass. We haven't taken their resources. We haven't dropped bombs on them. We haven't done anything to anybody. But it's just amazing when you just remove yourself from the room, how people just miss you. Like they always say, absence make the heart grow fonder. See, when you're always available, you're always around, you're always taking a stand for other people, they expect you to be there, right? But when you're gone for a time, they didn't realize how good they had it. See, they all felt, the different people in this country, immigrants in particular, that I can always lean on the Black community because they will always be there to help me when the folks come my way. I don't have to worry about nothing because I got the Black people. That's my one. But now when Black people are not around and Black people say, hey, we just kind of minding our own business, now they're seeing that they was treated pretty good. They get to immigrate to a country that was in a better situation than their homeland. They had a protection squad with Black America because Black America say, hey, we empathize with you. We know what these white people done in your country. We know they don't like you either. We know they only like themselves. And now since they don't have that, now they all, like I said, admitting the racism. They're missing different things. They're wondering where we're at, what we're doing. There's a lot of us as Black people just kind of chilling our nerves at this stage of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the thing. You mentioned, in the Asian community, you need to self-reflect and see what you have participated in. Because when you have people that join and do court cases to get rid of affirmative action in college admissions. And in the end, that ended up hurting Asians. It didn't benefit Asians. And we told Asians at the time, that's not it. Don't do that. But no, some of you felt that you deserve to be in these colleges more than us because you felt you're smarter than us. That's how you felt. And he's like, listen, all that book smart you have no education on white supremacy because you really think that white supremacy is a logical thing. You really think white supremacy is about honoring their word. That's like the con out the whole thing. They were really like tell you things and you think they will honor their word. They don't honor their word. Put it like this. If everyone knows if you make a deal with the devil himself, he always going to double cross you. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. That's what they have proven historically. So don't sit there and get in league with them because in the end, it was about using Asians to take away affirmative action in college admissions so they can put themselves in these colleges and universities over Asians, black people, Hispanics, and everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because they did not like that Asians and black people and whoever else was getting higher education. And it is proven when you have higher education, you make more money. It is proven. OK, versus if you don't have higher education. So that was a way for white supremacy to undo what we fought for in this country that Asians benefited from. Right. So when you did that, the black community said, OK, we done with you. Have at it. And some of them been seeing what the get down is ever since we said have at it. See, y'all had a good thing. You didn't have to fight for anything. Just show up and just be here. Do the right thing. If all of you would have came to this country, join with Black America, all of you who were non-white, just came join with Black America, you will be sitting good right now. You will be sitting good. But no, all of you came here and you want to side with white supremacy against black people. Or you want to say, I don't fool with nobody. I'm just doing my own thing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't care about nothing. And in the end, they care about you. They care. When the pandemic came, they were demonizing Asian people. But on top of that, when the Democrats want to do an Asian hate crime bill, Asians didn't stand up and say, hey, well, you want to add black people? They need that too. No, you didn't. Black people ain't forgot about that either. So Black Americans have a right now to pull back from everybody. And I understand it completely. Why? I'm going to say this much. Black America pulled back from everybody. But I'm going to say the ones who has, I think, an easier way to get back in would be the black immigrants, the African, the Caribbean, the Afro-Latino. They have a quicker way of getting back in. But the rest of you will have a much harder way than them. Much harder way. Because it wasn't the African, Caribbean, and black Latin American immigrants that did that case. With Ed Bloom over there. Wasn't them. Wasn't them. And you hurt yourself in the end. And she's right. She do have a lot to thank the black community for. Now, I'm not saying she did anything personally. I'm not speaking about her as an individual. I'm talking about the greater collective. That's what I'm speaking about. When you hear me talking about things as a collective, I'm not talking about the individual in the video. The individual in the video could be a great person. They can be an ally. They can be the coolest person ever. But we're talking about the overall community and what they done. Because I'm not going to sit up here and demonize her. She may be cool. But y'all going to have to fix your problems and fix your issues that y'all created with the black community. And there's no reason, beyond which, there's no reason for Asians and black people to have a problem. It should be no issues. If the Asian community actually work with the black community, a lot can actually get done. But some of you have your biases too. against black people. And we see it. And that's why a lot of black people pull back from some of your businesses too. Putting your hands on black women, in these nail salons, and putting your hands on them in the beauty supply store. It's ways to handle customer service issues. You ain't got to put your hands on nobody. And that's why a lot of black folks, like your beauty supply stores, I'm hearing a lot of them suffering. Because some people are like, I'm cool, I'm not going there. No reason to have a problem. Fix your issues. But anyway, everybody is recognizing the error of their ways, as you can see. Ever since we have pulled back, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to keep pulling back. I say this much. The whole term of Trump, black folks need to stay in this position. Definitely stay in this position, at least during this term of Trump. Because these groups just only seen 1 year of it. They haven't seen a whole 4 years of this. I don't know how they're going to act when they get to year 2 of this. Because Trump see that black America not saying anything, you're like, oh, man, it's on and popping. And we don't know what they're going to do in the end. We don't know. We're talking about the other groups. We don't know. But without a covering, America going to be a hard place.